What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Manga Sutra, and in this video we're going to be talking about a mature psychological martial arts manga called Shamo. Now, rest assured, there's not going to be any whales and there's not going to be any ocean world, so you can, rest easy on that. Shamo is about a 16-year-old genius named Ryo Narashima who one summer suddenly snaps and murders both of his parents and gets sent to prison. That's a pretty dark way to start off a manga, especially a martial arts manga. Also, while in prison, Ryo Narashima gets brutally gang raped. But being the main character he keeps it strong and not only brutally injures and gets revenge on his rapist, but he brutally maims them as well. While in prison, Ryo learns martial arts from a martial arts program in the prison. And afterwards, he is released, and that's where the whole plot of the story begins to flow. Now, the thing I like about Shamo as a manga is that it's different from other martial arts mangas, or at least most other martial arts mangas from the beginning. The main character is not this goody-goody two-shoes. He's not this guy like in Blood and Steel, I think that's the manga, where we're talking about apprentice from a martial arts group and is trying to preserve the tradition and the techniques of the order. He's not like Koinada Minoru, who is this gymnast who suddenly joins this martial arts club or this karate club and then just becomes enamored with martial arts and decides to become the best fighter. He's not like trying to figure out what other martial arts manga there was. I remember one where there was these two guys that made a suicide pact, and the guy that survived decided to go into street fighting to find his friend. But no, Shamo is completely different. Ryo did not come into this as a good guy. He murdered both of his parents. That was pretty established in the manga. But in his ordeals in prison, you see that things are not black and white. Things are kind of gray, and you kind of sympathize with Ryo. And I think, unlike other martial arts mangas, this is pretty gritty and realistic. You can find a lot of these things relatable and possible in the real world. A lot of people are fighting for their lives in prison. A lot of people come into prison like Ryo did. This scrawny 16-year-old comes out beefed up, at least more muscular, more jacked, and knows how to defend himself. A tougher attitude, and after being incarcerated, he's trying to find his way in the real world. And it's completely different. He doesn't have all these fancy, jacked up things that a lot of other MCs and martial arts mangas have. And Ryo, I don't know, the art style for it is pretty pretty gritty as well. There is some pretty graphic scenes in Shamo. Now, later on, Shamo does begin to go down the typical martial arts path where the main character is trying to become a better fighter. But I do think that the beginning and the middle of Shamo is pretty unique compared to other martial arts mangas in the same category. But, you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. I would recommend checking out Shamo. It's already complete, so all the chapters are already out. Bye.